go.
Hey everybody. Hey everybody. In case you missed it, Weekly Wrap Up is back. We've had a few weeks off, but that's okay, because we got the news for you. I'm your host, Matt.
I'm David.
I'm Jordy LaForge.
Jordy? Do you mean Jordy LaForge?
I said.
You said Jody.
No, he said Jordy.
I said Jordy.
No, you said...
Yeah, he did. But anyways, and we got Lance
joke
over here.
again.
Was that your joke?
Yeah.
Oh, that was Brian. Brian's a funny guy. He's a funny guy. Anyways, I hope you guys...
And David's done.
All right, we're out, guys. Thanks for watching.
I'm so sorry. I'm just so sorry. Please don't unsubscribe.
We're keeping this.
I'm sorry.
Come on back.
I just couldn't do that. I just couldn't do it.
That's awesome.
I just couldn't handle that one. Sorry. I'm sorry.
You okay?
Yeah.
We missed you guys. Hopefully you guys missed us. I know I missed. We'll start eventually. This week's wrap up. Let's do it. All right.
What do we got?
What do you guys want to start with? Movie, TVs, or games?
We'll start with games. Let's do
Okay.
games.
Yay!
Some of this will cover what we missed. There's a few. Most of it is announcements of games. We had a lot of announcements. I guess it's the kind of the pre E3 starting to leak into.
Yeah,
Yeah,
To
we
the
got really
news.
close to E3, aren't we?
Oh, yeah.
About 2 months,
Yeah,
right?
2 months.
2
right?
months. Yep.
Oh, boy.
Guitar Hero Live
Yes.
got announced.
Okay. So, I always said if they ever made more Guitar Hero, I'd probably swear it off. But
You lie.
I'm lying because it's pretty cool. Like they
Is
changed
it?
the guitar.
The guitar looks cool.
So there's no longer the 5 frets anymore. It's 6, and they're on top of each other.
Yeah,
so
you got
play
three
up and
buttons,
down,
yeah.
So you're up and down.
And you got black and white instead
Yeah.
of colors.
Yeah.
And then the whole idea is
I don't
that
like the concept though.
the concept's really cool. Like the crowd and everything is live. It's real people,
Yeah, but
and the band members around you are real, and they
and it's
react.
first person. It's a first person game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so the people react.
Yeah.
Like the band members are like playing, and they're like, if you're jacking around, they're gonna be like, "Come on, man, you're better than that." But it's real people.
yeah.
So think of the technology that you have to do to
It's
be able
cool.
to switch that on a button.
That sounds horrific.
My complaint
That sounds like my worst nightmare. Like being up on stage with like an
Stage
instrument that I've never played before, and I'm
and
just
then just a crowd of people
botching
booing
it.
you, and then your band like
got my
hating you all of a sudden.
got my virtual now real crowd hating me, and my band members are all staring at me like, dude, you're so out. I'm so sick of you and your garbage. It's the
Get the-
third off on the tour, and you've ruined it.
Can
for
you
us this
crowd
whole
surf?
way.
Yes.
Jump off
No,
the
you can't.
jump off the
No,
virtual
through your
slash
TV.
real
That's what
stage.
the Wiimote's for.
Yeah. Through your TV.
Okay, like it's cool in concept. It's cool, kind of. My complaint though is like how much of it did they really? I mean, like crowd reactions and stuff. Like
So,
it
like,
seems like it's just
Oculus?
gonna repeat. Like I
Like
don't
console
think they're
game?
gonna have so much. It's gonna be stock. It's gonna feel like stock footage eventually. Like I don't know.
Maybe. You mean immediately?
I mean, because the thing that's kind of cool is the crowd. Like if you're doing well, the crowd will sing with you. So obviously they film these crowds with each song that's going to be in the game, but eventually it's gonna have to repeat itself because they're not gonna have
It's
tons of this
it's
film.
finite, that's for sure.
But, yeah,
It's-
I don't know.
but-
I think the other thing that they've talked about but haven't really talked about is what did they call it? Like Guitar Hero TV, I think.
Yeah.
Where it's like you're playing to the music videos.
Yep.
And I think that's
I like that
cooler
idea a lot.
because instead of like the other Guitar Heroes where you have these cartoony band members that are playing in the background of the roadway or whatever they call it, I don't remember what they call it. You're gonna have the actual music videos of whatever song you're playing. That's kind of cool. So,
Person.
I'm more excited for Band Hero. I mean,
Rock Band?
Band
But
Heroes.
Rock
Band
Band
here.
Yeah, but-
How are they gonna do E3 this year?
We don't know.
Are they gonna stream it or like? I
I'm
mean,
sure they
clearly G4 is not around anymore.
Well, they just
Oh,
like
you're
last
coming
year,
to
they
that.
streamed it. It was streamed
I'm
everywhere.
sure they'll figure it out.
That's really
But Guitar
missing
Hero
out.
Live is only single player right now. Like that,
Yeah.
that's all they've announced.
Well, I mean, the idea I think is Guitar Hero hit the street running. Like
Yeah.
they were like, check out all this shit, and Rock Band was kind of like, we're back.
Yeah.
We're gonna work
But
on
also,
licensing,
what I
so-
like about Rock Band is all your previous paid DLC is going to
Yeah, that's
transfer.
cool.
You're going to lose everything with Guitar Hero.
Well, luckily I didn't buy any, but
Yeah.
Damn.
no, they said it was like 90. They were like, and they were hoping to shoot for like the 80, 90%. I didn't think they said it was gonna be 100%. But
Yeah, because I'm sure they've lost some licensing rights.
Yeah.
So I'm sure some of them will drop down.
Yeah.
But the fact that you'll still be able to dig back from what you've already paid is always a nice thing. So.
yeah.
All right, so we also got no surprise here. Black Ops 3 was teased.
What?
Yeah, Call
Yeah.
of Duty.
Yeah.
No surprise.
Another one? What?
Yeah. So,
I can't wait.
I know.
More
Fascinating.
like Call of Booty.
Are you in that broken chair?
No.
Oh,
Dude, I thought you were.
I did too.
Like that's
Like,
impressive.
Brian's. This is gonna be the weirdest episode of weekly wrap up ever. We
Brian
got
stands up and just falls.
David
just,
cracking up at the
it turns
beginning,
into
Brian
Ivy
breaking
Discovery.
his neck.
Suddenly. Oh my god, I'm dying.
I'll go from Geordie LaForge to Stephen Hawking.
Oh.
Except I'm a dumbass.
No. But what if maybe you'll hit your head and then you'll become. So
Hey!
it's kind of like Rookie of the Year
Let's-
for your brain.
I'm gonna swan
But he
dive
lost
and make myself. I'm gonna
Yeah, he lost it eventually.
swan dive myself to Geniusville.
We also got a new
That's
Deus
how that
Ex.
Dos Ex
Deus-
Machina.
Deus-
Hopefully
Deus
they do
Ex
better with the ending this time.
Mankind Divided. That's what it's called, right? Mankind Divided.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I didn't play the last one. I heard it was
Yeah,
really
except for the
good.
ending.
Yeah, I heard it was really good. But I heard from what I've heard, I don't know what the ending is, and I might go back and play it, so no spoilers.
Oh.
But I heard the ending's not canon.
Really?
Yeah,
makes sense.
I don't know if that's true,
That'd
but
be so awesome if it was.
I feel like that's kind of becoming a thing now. It's like we really effed this up.
yeah,
Not canon.
not canon. It was just nope. This one's canon.
It was all a dream.
No, we're gonna have a comic come out before the new game. That's canon. I don't know. People seem to be excited.
And now
about it.
you're
a
canon.
cop-out.
And you're canon. You're not canon.
Now this one,
Hop out.
I'm excited about. My wallet's not.
What?
The new Toys to Life game,
Oh, yeah.
Lego Dimensions.
Oh, dude, that looks so good.
I'm excited about it, but I don't want to invest in it. Amiibos are killing me as it is.
You must choose a child.
But Lego Dimensions looks really cool.
It does look
It
really
looks really cool.
I like the
The only one that doesn't work with is what the Marvel sets, right?
Yeah.
The
Marvel, Star Wars, because that's all Disney. I would be, since they have Disney Infinity, I'd be very surprised if they cross over into this one. I don't think they're going to. Because if you look, they've announced, is Back to the Future, is that a Warner Brothers property?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you have that, Wizard of Oz, which I believe is Warner Brothers as well, and then of course Batman, Lord of the Rings. Those are all Warner Brother. So
Yep.
I'm excited. It's just they've already announced like 15 expansions for it. Like I don't know if the price points for those. The core game, you get 3 figures with the portal, which actually looks really cool.
Yeah.
It's probably the coolest portal game thing. The game for $100. I don't know how much the individual sets are.
Why-
gonna
Make it
cost.
rain!
Why make it toy to life? Why not just make it like the games you have already?
What do you mean?
Like all the other
Like the Lego games? It is.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna play like that.
Okay.
Oh,
But it'll be a mix of all the worlds.
So like, but
Yeah,
do I need like little toys to
Yes.
play it?
You get little minifigs.
I don't.
So you
that's
get
what I'm
Batman
saying.
minifig. You
Why-
put him on the portal.
I'm not
he
gonna
goes in the
lie.
game.
Like after
Why
this
make
whole
it toy to
amiibo
life?
thing,
You've made.
Oh, so you're saying
phenomenal
basically
Lego
make
games.
that game minus
Yeah.
the actual.
just like make them
toys.
unlockable characters. Like we
Yeah.
start off with like a bunch of them from like the certain worlds, and
Because
as
it's the
we
collecting
progress.
aspect.
and like as we progress through the story, you
No,
you unlock
Same
more.
thing with amiibos.
It's okay.
No, I'm
you
just
wanna
not a
say-
game
like that for
I'm
Amiibo,
sick
though.
of saying.
I don't blame
You
you.
want to say what this is?
What?
I'm
A cash grab?
Cash grab.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's they want to make it's just like
No, that's exactly
oh,
what it is.
Skylanders is super popular.
Cash
Amiibo's
grab.
super popular. Hey.
I'm gonna take
Lego. Well, in this
That
one,
should
it's
be
not
better.
only that idea, but now you have the Legos, which are already super popular, and people are obsessed with the minifigs. Like some people don't even get the sets for the sets. It's like, oh, this specific set comes with this exclusive minifig. You can only get with this $100 set. They'll buy the set just for this little minifig.
Yeah,
so this
but-
is a way to collect minifigs.
Yeah, but that's only gonna
Yeah,
work if
but
they
we're gonna
don't
be
do what
killing each
Nintendo's
other.
been doing.
Yeah.
Like
I don't know.
if they market it the way Nintendo's been doing it, like it's just gonna be garbage. No one's gonna want to do it.
Well, see, the thing is, Nintendo's had a misstep with the amiibos because if you look
and
at
the 3DS.
we're not talking about that though. We're talking about Toys to Life.
Dave was just so passionate.
Yeah, he is. I don't think Lego's gonna have the same problem as
The
Amiibos because Skylanders doesn't have that problem. I mean, your exclusive ones do, like your Toys R Us exclusives. Or, I don't know if any other stores, but you can pretty much walk into a store, see tons of Skylanders, tons of
be like,
Disney
"That's mine."
Infinity. You go and you see tons of Mario and Link. That's it.
Bowser.
And Bowser, yeah.
And Pikachu.
Yeah. Well, and that's what Nintendo did is they're like, we're just gonna make tons of the popular characters, and everybody else will have to kill each other for the rare ones. But the other, I don't think Lego's gonna have. I think Legos will follow suit with, hopefully, with Skylanders and Disney to where they mass produce everything.
They probably will.
But we'll see. Last thing on game news, GameStop is going back to selling retro games.
Like D-pad retro or like.
Well, the audience may not know what D-pad is, but
That sucks for anyone who works at GameStop. I'm sorry.
yeah. So they're bringing back Nintendo, SNES.
Yeah, I remember. Oh yeah.
Sega
sorry.
Genesis, N64, Dreamcast,
Totally forgot.
which I think's funny.
I feel like
I totally forgot. I'm sorry.
it's about time to put in my 2 weeks on that one.
See,
Yeah, I mean, it's I work there once every 3 months, but still, I don't.
the
wanna
only
deal with
thing,
that.
like, I think I'm okay with it in the fact that it gives people easier access to get retro games because not all cities are gonna have, you know, your local retro gaming stores. We happen to live in and I mean we're in a big city and we only have 2. So I mean, you know, Austin I think has a little bit more. But yeah, so GameStop gives that, but it's GameStop, so you're gonna go in looking for Final Fantasy 3.
Oh look!
And it's gonna be $90. And that right there is not enticing to me at all.
Technically, we only have one.
Technically.
Because New Braunfels has the other.
Well, don't we have 2 game overs here though?
Just the
I think there.
There's one on 410.
Park North.
Yeah, that's the one.
Well, yeah, that's the one
I
I
thought
know.
there was one more like on the south side.
You're thinking of. I know D-pads in New
No,
Braunfels.
there is a
I'm
store
saying.
on the south side, but it's I don't know what it's called. Anyways, no
It
one goes to the
doesn't
south side. But yeah, so it'll be interesting to see how they handle it. I think it's gonna be a mess. Who knows?
Yeah, because okay, like I said, I work there like once every 3 months,
We all used to work there.
and this is true. We all used to work at
Surprise,
GameStop.
at the same store.
Yeah.
What? Weird. I don't remember that.
You were
But
D games.
what did they? Those stores don't have any room.
That's true.
Like maybe I don't know how they're gonna do that because they're gonna downsize everything else
PS2.
or bring the bins back, and that was an awful idea.
Bins were
That
horrible.
was a terrible. Like kids would knock those over all the time.
And just trying to keep those in any sense like order.
Any
you
type of
couldn't
order
do it.
was
You
just
couldn't do it.
awful.
It started with
'Cause the second
bringing
you
the
do it,
PS2
someone's
back,
coming in
and
and
they're like,
moving it
"Oh,
out."
this is a great idea." Ugh.
Before we get into movies and TV, there was a little bit of sad news. We posted it on our Facebook feed and I think it was on Twitter as well.
Yep.
I'm trying to get back into Twitter. Slowly, I made a post after 2 years, and then
I'm
haven't gone back. But
2 years later.
the
Back
co-creator of Wolverine, Herb Trimp, passed away at the age of 75 earlier this week. It's pretty sad. I mean,
Yeah, it was.
he's not a household name,
No,
But-
not by any means. Like,
but he had his hands in a lot of Marvel stuff. So
yeah.
yeah, so we just wanted to, you know, kind of.
Makes me think
Yeah,
that
moment
like,
of silence.
Stan Lee is 92.
Dude, I'm so
Betty White's
scared. Like,
98.
Huh? Yeah.
I'm so scared
It's just-
of
what
Stan. Like, that's gonna be a sad day. Like,
It's gonna be like the day the nerds were
Ugh.
black.
it's gonna be like Leonard Nimoy.
We're all gonna have like Excelsior armband.
Yeah,
like,
it's-
a black.
I'd do that. We should. That'd be cool.
I
But
could-
let's not
why
talk
are we-
about. Yeah,
why
let's
are we
not talk-
planning this?
Yeah.
Awful.
I could have
Let's
a
not,
tattoo
no.
probably.
Uh,
Look at that.
I plan on seeing him in more Marvel
Yeah.
cameos. So
Yeah, something like Excelsior on the
Black
corner.
Man.
long live Stan Lee.
Please live forever.
Please.
Live
All
longer
right.
than me.
We need more alliterative characters.
Just live longer than me.
So I want to just say, if you haven't watched Daredevil, I know that came out last week, but watch it.
Yeah.
If you don't have Netflix, they still offer a free month. Sign up for it. Just binge the hell out of the whole
Binge
season.
the whole-
Episodes. We're not going to talk about it here except for that. I mean, it's great. We all
I
love it.
will.
It's amazing.
I will
Best
say
13
one
hours of your
part.
life.
It's amazing.
Huh?
Best 13 hours of your life.
Have you seen it?
Well, from right here. I mean, I'm watching it.
The one thing that I will say that's so impressive is the choreography.
Oh, it's great.
And there is a scene where they're in a hallway.
Episode 2.
Episode 2.
I'm sure you heard about it by now.
And
But
it's like
Yeah.
a greenish hallway.
one take.
Oh, so good.
That scene is in one take.
Yep.
It is complete
We'll show David
continuous
after.
shot.
You gotta just see that
So
scene.
I'm gonna
amazing.
watch it because that's something I need to finish.
So
up.
amazing.
But watch it. It is part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
It is.
So
Tons of Easter eggs.
yeah, there's
Now-
shout out references.
I'm not gonna spoil it,
So
but
it's
what
kinda
makes
like-
it so great is the fact that it doesn't treat it as a one villain a week episode. It's 13 hours of continuous. It's like
yeah,
a
it's
13-hour
one
movie.
giant
It's just
story.
bam, bam, bam. It's so amazing.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like Marvel Agents of Shield in that sense. Like it takes place within the universe. And like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but like
it
Marvel,
makes references
like Agent
to
of Shield
other
has like that one villain a week thing.
For the
kind
most part,
kind
yeah.
of.
But that's
for the
because
most
it was a
part.
TV
This just
show.
has the one, and that's
Yeah.
he goes through it.
And they're like, they always be like, they refer to the attack on New York
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah, you can do a drinking game to the Easter eggs in this.
But,
it's really fun.
But do yourself a favor, watch it. It is. I watch all the superhero shows. I watch Arrow, Flash, Agents of Shield, Gotham. This is by far my favorite.
it's my favorite superhero anything
Within the
TV.
second episode, it was like, I love this show.
Gotham was kind of a disappointing return.
Yeah,
a little bit.
They
but
had that little hiatus, and it was
It was,
like,
I was very uninterested.
I would go
in
as far as
watching
to
it
say
last
I
night.
like the series of Daredevil better than any Marvel movie out right now. I would go that far.
I don't know if I go with that,
You
but
haven't finished Daredevil.
but I totally respect that. I really do. 'Cause,
It's-
yeah,
yeah.
it's great. It's great.
I probably
So
have
watch it.
that and then Guardians really close second, but just how they did that story of Daredevil is amazing.
So staying on superhero topic, we'll stay with Marvel here for a second. They casted Psylocke in X-Men
Olivia
Apocalypse.
Munn.
Yes.
okay, so
Yes. Did they really?
Yeah, Olivia Munn.
How did I? Yes. Oh my
Okay.
God. Thank
okay,
you.
So I think physically, like her facial features and all of that stuff,
She's got
good
it.
on them. She's got
I
it.
hope
Right.
But there are certain things where she's kind of more
Lacking.
boring than a plank of wood. Like, it's like
my question is how much of her character is going to be a stunt double? Like, I mean, can she do the physicality that Psylocke can?
I don't know about that.
I mean, you could always train someone. I mean, that's
Yeah, I
You
mean-
can always get someone in shape, but I don't know.
How close are we to Apocalypse? We got some time.
It's
We're
next
a
year.
while.
It's next year.
Is it next year?
It's next year.
So yeah, we have
That was a while.
time for
Maybe
her to-
17. It might be.
I think it's 17.
I don't know. I want
let us know down in the comments.
Either way, I still feel like we have enough time for her to
to develop it.
get
Yeah.
limber enough or
Yeah.
whatever she's gonna need.
Then
to
again,
do
we
to
don't
do
know
it.
how long she's already been working on
And
it.
we
That's
also,
true, too.
we also
That is
don't
true,
know
too.
what she's gonna be doing in that movie either.
As, it could
We
just
don't know
be
what they
this-
have planned
Yeah.
for her. We just know she's been cast.
It's just gonna be like,
But it's. I think it
hi, I'm
cast.
Psylocke, and then she's gone. And
like,
that's all.
who?
It's like 5 seconds of footage.
Oh, she's got to have the side blade though. Like, oh, that'd be so
Oh,
cool.
you know he's gonna
the kinetic
CG
dagger, like she has to.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter. It'll still be cool. I think it's good casting.
She kills Kevin Pereira.
I like Kevin Pereira.
No, Kevin, no. Who will teach me about my life hacks?
New Ant-Man trailer came out.
No, didn't see it.
With Yellow
Oh,
Jacket.
you haven't seen that one?
No, like
it was
Ant-Man. Ant-Man, I have a
I-
blockage on. I'm not watching any trailers because
I
I don't
just-
want to
Good thing
go
you
in
didn't hear
fresh.
that,
Okay.
I just liked
Yeah, I didn't hear that.
the transition where he's all, and then he goes,
No, that's
That was
it's
super cool.
I like it where like you see him
When
run
he's running
and
up
he
the gun.
disappears,
Yeah.
When he runs with the gun, that was so cool. Yeah.
and then you see the guy kind of fall. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think this trailer was a lot better than the first
well,
one.
first it was just Paul Rudd looking confused.
Huh?
Everything was like, ants.
Well, yeah.
Man.
Or-
Ant-Man.
Yeah.
the
this-
dating game.
No, not again. It looks good.
There was a little Spanish flea.
I'm excited about it. It's a Marvel movie. I love.
I
Marvel
just
movies,
didn't
so-
want to see anything of it because I don't want to get preconceived notions of it.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
It looks really good.
You're gonna have
I'm
to
not
talk
gonna
about
spoil
the
it.
whole
I won't spoil it,
next
but it
part of
looks
this
really
show.
good.
Yep.
Yeah, well, we'll end with that one. Going to this, flip into DC real quick. The Wonder Woman movie. The Wonder Woman movie lost its director this week.
Said
Um,
DC curse, brah. What's up?
I don't know. And then we got the Batman vs Superman trailer leaked. It was supposed to
DC
come out on
Curse Drop.
420.
Gonna suck.
I
Batman.
watched it.
Take that, Brandon.
Not excited. Still not excited. Did nothing for me.
Right? Yeah. Like the trailer itself, with the way that the voiceover went and all that, it made Batman seem like he was a jealous bitch. Like he was like, I want to be the superhero here.
So I want to be Robobats.
So he becomes Robo Batman.
Is that like is he? I mean, obviously we don't know why he's in the suit, but is the way I kind of like he has a robotic suit in it. Like he's Batman suit robotic.
He has like this weird robot voice.
And it just, to me, it's like, is he doing that to protect himself from Superman?
Like a speaking spell?
I feel like this is really stupid because it's gonna turn into something stupid like Lex Luthor's gonna be like, "Here, this will help you fight Superman," and he's like, "Seems legit."
You're a good guy. But then he's gonna punch him, and the suit's gonna fall apart.
And they're gonna be best friends again. It's like,
I don't know.
I didn't mean to kill you.
See, I haven't seen Man of Steel. So I was asking someone who has seen it. We were talking about the trailer.
You missed nothing.
No, I know. I'm not. I could care less.
You missed
But
superhero.
do they mention kryptonite at all in that one?
As a weakness?
Yeah. See, because I was thinking maybe the suit has like kryptonite built in it, but they didn't mention it in the first one.
Kryptonite
So
Nux.
I don't know. That's probably not the case unless they throw it
But
in there. At the beginning of the movie.
it'll be in the beginning. It's gonna be Ben Affleck, and he's like, "Oh, that seems like it'll work," and that's all you'll hear.
Maybe if I just throw
He's
his
from
planet
Krypton.
at him. Just sitting on his computer.
Because like it just to me it just seems like Batman's an idiot if he thinks a suit's gonna protect him from.
What he saw.
Like, have you
Superman.
seen the things Superman has done?
Yeah.
Like, he'll tear you in
Like, that
literally in twain.
That's
You
what it
can't
is.
hurt me.
He's gonna throw. He's gonna throw.
Do you bleed, Superman?
You will now.
No,
He's gonna throw,
he's not.
He's gonna throw his home planet at him, but he's like, this spot right here is where your parents died.
It's like, oh, the feels.
And I don't want you guys to think we hate DC. I mean, we
I am
boast
rocking
all
a
the
Marvel
time.
hat.
And we are primarily Marvel people, but I
Not
grew
Batman,
up, we
though.
love
Batman.
Batman. We love Batman. We play the games. We watch the old '90s cartoon. We
read
give
the
God.
comics.
Shark repellent. Oh, sorry.
We just don't like this Batman.
We just don't. The movie
Although
verse.
Ben Affleck looked good as
Yeah,
as
Ben Affleck
I
as
think
Bruce
he had
Wayne,
a good
spot
face
on.
for Bruce
I'm,
Wayne.
I'm not a fan of that Frank Miller design.
Well, I'm not talking about
Oh, the
like
suit?
the cowl and
Yeah,
stuff. I'm
I-
talking
I-
That
about
looks weird.
Bruce Wayne. Like he's like in
Yeah,
the trailer,
okay.
he's just like
Yeah, he's good, Bruce Wayne.
he's doing the Paul Rudd. He just looks sad. He's like-
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I think the way
The
his
emotion.
hair is, he's got a strong
The
jaw.
movie-
He'd be okay.
The movie looks like it's
That-
just gonna be so mopey though. Like everybody, like even the screenshots we've seen of like Aquaman is like, and then of course Batman. The few things we've seen, he just like you said, he looks like he's a whiny bitch. And then Superman, I'm sure is gonna be depressed because of what happened in Man of Steel. It's just like, is anyone gonna be happy in this movie?
My problem with
Flash.
DC
Is he in this
far-
one?
No, I don't think
okay.
so.
I don't
My
think
problem
he
with the
was.
DC movie so far is the writing. Like, it's just not as involved or
It's not as good
compelling.
as the DC story, like TV shows.
Or like even like the comics, like the movieverse, like it's just not like I don't know. I really can't figure out like what it is that they're doing wrong, but it's definitely the writing, like the backstories and the way they're setting up, like the whole outline for this Justice League thing that they're trying to
just
do.
rushing it.
Unite the Seven.
Like
Well,
it's
see-
it's not good. It's really sloppy and just kind of haphazardly
Well, their
thrown
problem
together.
they're doing the opposite of what Marvel did. Marvel, each superhero got their own movie. They joined to the Avengers. You learn the character. They're in Avengers. This one, they're doing they're joining them all together in Batman vs Superman. And then they're getting because Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Cyborg, and in a sense Batman in this universe are all being introduced in one movie.
So are they gonna reboot Batman? Because this
Yeah.
Batman isn't the same as the.
It's not.
Although
Christopher
they are
Nolan.
keeping
Nolan
the
Batman.
Tumblr, which is weird.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Christopher
they're
the
keeping
Christopher
that-
Nolan is completely different.
Except for the Batmobile.
Yeah.
We're keeping that.
Yeah.
That was
Because
cool.
that was-
Anyways, all right, we're done with that. We got two kind of just miscellaneous things here. We have another kind of okay comedy movie from a while ago getting a sequel. I just found out about this. I don't know how long this has been in production. It's coming out this summer. Joe Dirt 2.
Yeah, that's
they've
been out a little
hunting at
while.
that forever.
Oh yeah, it's been a while.
So the trailer for that came out.
Yeah, I saw that. I love it.
Straight to Crackle.
More like Crapple.
I've never
I don't get that
Crackle.
joke. I don't get that joke.
It's got the
crap,
original
because
cast.
I got that, but I don't know what's Crackle.
Crackle is a streaming service.
Yeah, it's like Netflix, but
But
in
not
Hulu,
as
but
good.
for-
It's got good anime on it.
So it's third
Kind of.
banana streaming service. Wow.
Maybe even fourth.
Thanks, Crackle.
Maybe even fourth. It
We're not
doesn't
ever
look
getting
good.
sponsored by Crackle. You
Why has
Cool.
there been
No,
this?
no one still hasn't heard of it. Like no one knows what Crackle is.
Meanwhile, it's sponsored by Crackle.
But
Down here. Click here.
My question is, where did this surge of making sequels to comedies come from? Like, why? It doesn't make any sense
what was
to
the
me.
last successful one?
Successful one?
Comedy sequel?
Sequel?
Damn.
Ventura 2.
Oh,
No, that one was not successful.
what was? What did we just watch?
The
22 Jump Street.
Was not successful.
22 Jump Street was good.
It didn't do very well.
Okay,
I don't know, maybe
well,
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
let's
just
change
do-
it from successful monetarily
To
or
decent.
otherwise,
To
but
good.
it was a good movie.
No, it wasn't.
22 Jump Street was a good comedy sequel.
I haven't seen that one. I heard that was good though.
It was good.
You know,
It was
they were
really
gonna,
good.
they were gonna think of crossing it over with Men in Black.
I wish they would, because that'd be great.
I think it's I would watch it.
That'd be strange.
It would be, but I'd watch it. Oh,
Would
hopefully.
it be
Only
like
if,
old ass Will
Only if
Smith?
Jonah Hill's
Only
penis
if Jonah
is-
Hill's fat, because he's only funny when he's fat.
Oh.
Ugh.
I like Thin Jonah Hill. I'm
But
sure,
yeah,
I'm
Jojo
fucking- I'm
too,
throwing it
not
out there. I thought he was really funny in Django and Jane.
Because
Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it with a straight face. Sorry.
last oh wait, okay, this is the last one before the big one. And
Super
I don't
messed
know
up.
how long we want to go with this very last piece of news. But
People
anyways,
die at the fair.
Yes.
Oh my god. Damn you to
Thank
hell.
you.
Damn you to hell.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Oh my gosh, yes.
no, it's okay.
Oh god. I'm just
David might be too young for this. I don't know.
Okay, go ahead.
Celebrity Deathmatch is.
Yes! I saw it on that MTV2 was gonna
I'm-
pick that back up.
I was
Yes,
a
I'm super
huge fan
excited.
of the original.
am
Back
super
even when it was a
excited.
what was it? What did it start on? Because it was a short on something, where it was just like
Beavis and Butthead. They didn't come up with Beavis and Butthead?
no, it was a short before it got its own show.
I thought it came
But
from
I
Beavis
don't.
and Butthead.
No,
too.
I don't think it was Beavis and Butthead.
No. I don't remember.
Yeah, I'll have to look that up because out of curiosity.
Yeah, we'll
But
find out.
but
But
yeah,
yeah, I've
it
always
got its
watched
own
Living
show. Yeah, I'm kind of excited about it. I hope it stays actual claymated and not CG to look claymated because I know it's still gonna have that look. But I don't know. It's what's up? You want to
I'm
be
gonna
on
call the first match.
Miley
What?
Cyrus?
Nope.
Justin Bieber.
Lil Kim versus Nicki Minaj.
Nope.
Boom.
Just-
No,
Get
no one
it?
cares about Lil Kim
Nope.
anymore. What?
Kanye versus Jesus.
That would be
Damn.
awesome.
That would be funny as
Would actually be
I'm
pretty funny.
calling it. It's gonna be a
Kanye.
Kanye versus like Jesus, or like Kanye versus Jay-Z or something.
I don't know.
f.
I could.
Jesus
There's
versus
a handful.
Jesus.
Justin Bieber, I can
Jesus
definitely
versus
see.
Jesus.
There you go, Jesus versus Jesus.
I like that.
But
we
I'm
should make a
excited.
campaign for that. Like, we should start a
Hashtag
campaign.
Jesus versus Jesus. Do it.
There you go, yeah.
That's the new hashtag. We're
That new
starting that.
hashtag Jesus versus Jesus. I'll put
Done.
it right here.
Somewhere.
All right.
Right.
So the last piece that we
Oh,
saved.
I have to leave.
Earmuffs.
Lance has to leave because he's trying to.
I refuse just because I want to see it in a trailer in theaters.
But the new Star Wars trailer was released.
That's really good.
What's to say? It looks amazing.
Oh, it's
Yes.
good. Oh, it's
Lance
good.
Lance hasn't seen it yet. I liked it. I like this one a lot. And you know what? I know it's a tease.
It was visually amazing. Like
Yeah.
everything about the trailer was just wow. Like from the cameos to the characters that are coming back to the landscapes and the scenery, it all looked amazing.
There's
Like,
so
it was,
many questions too. Like,
Well, yeah. We
how is that
Why
lightsaber
is-
gonna work?
why did Luke Skywalker got Robo Hand now?
Well, didn't he always have rubber
Why
hand?
wouldn't he?
Well, he had Robo Hand that looked like a real hand.
I don't know. It blew up the internet yesterday. It
Yeah.
really did.
If you want to know how to break the internet, that's how you do
Yeah.
it. J.J. Abrams broke the
Get
internet.
out of here, kid.
He did
Kim
a great job.
Kardashian.
Kim
Was it Kim
Kardashian.
Kardashian with her stupid butt wine.
What? What?
Butt wine.
The butt
Whoa,
wine.
whoa, whoa!
Look
wait,
it up
wait,
later.
It was
What?
like the picture where she's like this and
With
it's like
the-
the cork
the
and
wine
she's,
was
like,
poured
the wine,
onto the
wine glass
champagne
on her butt,
glass.
and she's like,
Yeah, it was stupid. Anyways, it supposedly broke the internet.
It
Anyways,
did not.
we're talking about Star Wars here, not Kim Kardashian. Yeah. One thing is Harrison Ford. He looks so good. Like
Spoiler alert.
Have you seen it?
Well, yeah, but just for those of you who haven't.
It's a trailer. You can't spoil trailers.
So anyway,
it looks really good. It looks really good.
And there's a lot of things like.
But everything about this trailer looked really, really good. Everything was visually stunning.
And I like how they still haven't revealed anything as far as the plot. Like, we still have no idea. I mean,
dude,
I know
mask,
it's a teaser.
The mask for the Sith Lord and that looked awesome.
It does. It's very
It looks
Revan.
very
It looks
Revan.
really, really. It looks like a mix between like Revan and then that guy from the beginning of the Old Republic trailer. Like when you first start up the game, like when that guy shows up and he has like that bar mask, and he gets like stricken off of him by a. You know what I'm talking about here, Brian. Like you give me like
I
this,
have no idea.
You give me like this dead face look, and it's like I know you know what I'm talking about. Like at the beginning of Old Republic, when you first set up. Yeah, like the Old Republic Star Wars, like Old Republic, the game. When you started up, that first opening cinematic, when it's like the Sith return, like they're at Korriban at the station, and they pull in that smuggler, and they start fighting the Sith Lords, so the Sith just like, hey, we're back.
Yeah,
and like they have that little skirmish with Satele Shan.
Yeah.
Like,
No idea.
that guy, like his mask kind of looks like that.
Yeah, I mean, I saw a picture, like a poster from the celebration where it's like, it's him really close.
Yeah.
And the detail in that mask and helmet are redonkulous. Like, it almost looks like leather with like stitching running towards the back. So it like kind of fits
It's like
on.
a cap.
Yeah, it's kind of like a cap, or what it would appear. I mean,
Or kind of like the
you can
Red
only
Hood mask,
speculate,
how it like
but-
just slides on.
and
like,
then
clips.
it's like all that detail.
Speaking of costumes, I really liked the black chrome stormtrooper.
Oh, the storm. He's the new Boba Fett.
he looked.
I don't know, but he looked
He's
awesome.
gonna be the new Boba. Like,
But
he's
I
gonna
don't
do
like-
something, and he's instantly gonna be like the new Boba Fett.
Well, it
People
looked
are
like
gonna
there's
be
two in the trailer though. There's the one that was walking down the hallway. I mean, he looked more important because he had like the
He's got
like the shoulder cape.
I guess it would be like an officer's clothes.
Yeah, and
He
then
had
there's
the
the one that's
officer,
driving flying the probably I guess a TIE fighter.
The only thing I
they're both
don't
kind of
like
chromish.
is the new Stormtrooper design. That's the only thing I have a problem with. I
I'm
don't like
okay
it.
with
Now
it.
the ones that got weird is like I've been watching footage of the celebration, and they showed like a snowtrooper, and the snowtroopers look pretty bad.
Oh, right.
Yeah, like,
I haven't
I'm
seen
not-
that one yet.
Like they put those things way down.
the cloth part.
The respirator. Area.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of
Huh.
He looks like Drew. He's like going down.
Jerpy. I haven't seen him yet, but it looks legit.
But it's pretty cool.
Also,
Another interesting thing
Okay.
is like with the stuff I've been watching at Celebration, they were showing like a model X-wing,
yeah.
and but they show the plaque, and it says Resistance X-wing.
Are that the rebels anymore?
They're not the rebels, and their sign is no longer red; it's blue.
Well, they had the new symbol too. The new Empire symbol, where they had all the stormtroopers, and then they had the big red banner in the background.
Yeah, and that's the thing is I was talking to Eric about was they're not. What are they now?
Yeah,
they're
well, then it's not the Empire. No,
The
That was
Empire
this
folded.
doll.
it's whatever
Yeah.
came out of it.
Yeah.
and then
It's a weird paradigm shift where now someone else, like the rebels, are now in power, if you will.
Yeah.
And
now
they're
someone's
going to be
against
attacked
them.
by a new rebel.
My question: I know a lot of the extended universe is wiped out. Do you think they're going to do the whole cloning thing of the Emperor? You think he's going to be
With the whole like being pulled by the Force like back to that place where he reincarnates himself in his body.
I wonder-
It'd be interesting enough. I mean, I think they already rumored that he was going to be in it again.
I would like that. To
Yeah.
happen.
Well, the actor
Yeah.
was at Celebration.
Yeah.
And of course, he
Well, I mean,
dodged
so is
and
Peter
denied.
Mayhew, and he's not. I don't know. I think he's still doing the voice of Chewbacca.
Yeah,
but Chewbacca actually looks CG.
But he's in bad health.
He actually
That's
looked
the only
CG when he was
reason.
next to Han Solo
No.
in that last. But
No, he was practical.
It's all practical. There's
Really?
no CG. Wow. Yeah.
that was a really good Chewbacca. Then.
Yeah, well.
And the interesting thing is Chewbacca hasn't aged.
Yeah, that's like.
Yeah, he
you know,
looked like
honestly,
he
I
looked
thought
really young,
Harrison
so I
Ford
thought
looked
he was-
really good though. Like he looked better at least in that one little shot than he did in the last Indiana Jones movie, and that was what. 10
Not only
years ago
that,
now?
but he also he's all we're home.
Yeah.
So they lost the Millennium Falcon.
At some point. I don't know. It got me even more hyped than I
was like,
I kind of hope they just keep these teasers.
I wonder who that
like,
black guy is though.
he's always in distress. Like,
Yeah, like he never shows up and he's like, oh, he's good. He's always like,
because he's like
what shit's going down?
in the first
he's a
trailer.
Jedi.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, really?
Yeah. In the first trailer, he was distressed. In this one, there's like 2 or 3 shots of him, and he's always in distress. It's like,
I'm
poor
pretty
guy.
sure
Whose kid is he then?
that's who Luke is talking to. Like, everybody's like, oh, it's his kids. Oh, it's Han's kids. Oh, it's Ellie's kids. I'm like, nah, it's that guy.
Yeah.
Well, that guy. That guy's the new Jedi.
We know
right there.
we know one of his kids is in it.
He's the new
because
Hope.
he's doing the voiceover, and it's obviously Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
And then he's talking about how, my father had the Force, I have the Force, my sister has the Force, which I always find interesting because I don't know, Leia having the Force is just kind of weird.
Because it was never really brought up.
Yeah, exactly. And then now you have the Force.
But she had in the extended universe.
I don't think it's his kids. I don't think he's talking to his kids. I don't think the kids are going to make any prevalence until.
Well, why would he say my family pretty much are this lineage?
Like,
now
if
you
I was
have
to stand
the
up and
Force.
be talking to people about the Force, I'd be like, I had it.
Especially
my dad had it.
Especially considering that
it doesn't make it personal.
I mean, also considering the fact that like
though.
everyone he could be addressing about that.
But
would
then
have
why
no
doesn't
idea.
he say? Why doesn't he just say that? Because obviously, Obi-Wan is a well-known name. So instead of saying my father,
well, at this point, would they even know who
me,
Obi-Wan
my
is?
sister? Why doesn't he just say like I had the Force, my father had the Force, Obi-Wan had the Force, Mace Windu had the Force? I mean, he can name famous Jedis instead of his own, only just his lineage.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, at this point in time, like we don't know how far in the future this is from.
Yeah, I think it's 30 years after.
Well, that's the thing. Like, would anyone know? Like at that point,
Why
like,
wouldn't they?
Like, does anyone know that Order 66 happened at this point? Do they know that the Jedi were wiped out like that? And
I'm sure
they
it's
know
history.
the Jedi
It's
are
just
gone.
like,
I mean,
we would know our own history, like America's history.
We have to keep in mind, like the Empire, like was in power. Like if you were the government and you did some like really shady, underhanded crap like that, would you want that to be public knowledge? Like, hey,
That's true.
we went ahead and wiped out all the Jedi. Like
they pretty much ransacked
the
temple. So
yeah,
but
they just
why?
destroyed. They sacked.
Okay, so these people who fought next to very well-known Jedi, once they win, why wouldn't they let everybody else? Yeah, okay, maybe they'll hide.
That's what they're doing.
Yeah,
like
maybe they'll hide the Order 66 or whatever, all the shady business that the Empire did. But why would they hide Yoda and like what
that's
they
what I'm
did?
saying. Maybe like he's addressing like let's just say like in this instance he's addressing a crowd. Let's just say that he's addressing a crowd. Okay, let's just say let's just say he's addressing one person then. Like he's gonna make it relevant to that person. He's not gonna be like, oh yeah, there was this guy Yoda and there was like this Obi-Wan, like we did some crazy crap. He's gonna be like, well, there was me and my sister, us, like we have the Force and then my dad had the Force. Like that's
know.
relevant.
I think it's the same.
I don't think we're gonna see the kids until 7 or 8 or 9.
If at all.
No, we will. They've already said they will. I mean, in what capacity, we don't know. I mean,
point is that we're all super
and all you can do is kind of speculate. All right, Lance, come back. We'll stop.
Come on, man, we're done.
Star Wars, love it. One more.
Chewbacca survived Order 66.
He did.
I think he will die in this, maybe not in this movie, but in this trilogy, I think he.
They have to bring a moon down on him. They have to do that.
Only because
I mean it's EU, but they have to do it.
They have to do that.
I don't know. I have a feeling that one of the original characters.
Everybody's gonna be like, yeah!
I just have a feeling that one of the original characters will die.
Huh?
I just have a feeling one of the original characters will die because how emotional will that be? And I don't think it's going to be one of the main 3, so that kind of would fall on Chewbacca.
Chewie!
Anyways, welcome back, Lance.
All
right, well that is all the news.
Age of Ultron better have this trailer.
Or Lance is screwed, but he can find it on the internet.
I will watch it before the credits roll for it. I will.
Right when
as it's coming out. Oh, that's really awesome.
It's only about 2 minutes long, so you would have time.
Plenty.
But it's going to be the hardest 2 weeks of my life.
We will end tonight with the random question of the week. I have one written here, but I'm not going to use this one. We'll do that one later. So my question to you guys for the week is, if you could choose to visit for a day any thing from any world or universe from TV, video games, comics, books, anything, where would you go for a day?
I always ask myself this question whenever I fucking watch something. It's a really hard question.
Where would I visit? Yeah. What world?
That's really hard. That's really difficult. Where would you go, Matt?
Mine, and I actually there's a handful, but I think
you gotta go one.
No, I know the one that I kind of landed on that I think would just be fun and interesting because of the characters and even the landscapes and things would be the Land of Ooo.
Adventure Time.
Okay.
I think Adventure Time, that world would just be kind of, it'd be cool. And then maybe I'd get to fight next to Finn and Jake because those guys are crazy.
Be Matt the human.
But I just
The
one
other
day,
human.
I wouldn't want to live there for a long extended amount of time because it's just a little too crazy.
I feel like on your first day you're gonna run into Magic Man. Like, I feel like that's gonna happen. Like your first day you're gonna meet Lemon Grab and Magic Man.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be the worst day ever.
I'm never coming back. But I don't know. I just
Ice
think it'd
King.
be just all the craziness that happens.
There's a
I just
lich
think it'd be
coming
cool.
by.
I was
You meet
thinking
all the
it's
B
like-
characters are just an awful
Shit.
day.
And I wanted to visit a cartoon world. I was thinking maybe like Looney Tunes, but then it's in the Space Jam a little bit, and which I'm okay with. But I was like, that's where I'd go. I'd go to the Land of Ooo.
Ooh, sounds like it'd be fun to go to.
I think it'd be cool. You
That'd be
come with
fun.
me, David.
But I feel like it'd be cool to go to if you have the correct start.
Well,
Because
yeah.
I feel like it's very easy
But
to
I'm only
start
there
off
for-
in Ooh
but I'm only
and
there
meet
for a
someone you
day.
don't want to meet.
But I'm only
And
there
it's
for
just
a day,
bad
so
day.
it's fine. But it would be a story I could tell. I've had bad days before that are funny stories.
You
That
guys,
would be one.
you guys go.
I'm still thinking. This is hard.
If I can go to one
Anywhere.
And it could
one
be
world
anything. It could
from
be
anything.
Yeah, it could be
so
anything.
hard.
Man, that's
Video games, movies, comics.
You can
anything.
always pick a freaking hentai anime.
Oh,
I'd want to go to Discworld.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
I think that'd be cool.
Discworld
visiting,
is,
visiting
Pritchett.
Discworld.
Which
yeah,
one? Terry Pritchett.
yeah, Terry
oh
Pratchett.
yeah.
That's pretty
not
cool.
Too familiar.
He recently passed away, but he was the author of the Discworld series, which was this belief that the world was flat.
Was that in the episode we lost?
No.
No.
It was like the world was flat, and it's on the back of 4 giant elephants, which are pointing all in the cardinal directions, which are all standing on the back of a giant sea turtle swimming through space. And a bunch of crazy stuff happens on like the disc, and it looks pretty cool. And I would just want to go there just so I can go off the edge of the disc and see all that. So
That's
that
crazy.
sounds
Just to see that environment.
yeah, just to see like the great Atuan like swimming through space and like all the elephants standing there, and just see like the flat world and like all the landscape, and then like meet Rincewind and Two Flower. It'd be pretty cool.
Let me ask you, because we talked about him. While you guys think of your answer, we talked about him on a previous episode, and I know you're a big fan of his work.
maybe.
Has
Yeah.
any of his stuff been adapted at all?
There was a movie for The Color
That'd be
of
cool.
Magic, which is one of his
I
books.
should go next.
As far as I'm aware for anything else, I don't
Have you
know.
seen the movie?
Yeah, it had a Tim Curry.
Oh really?
Is that his name?
The guy who played it,
Just say the
and he's like in
Yeah,
Home Alone 2.
yeah.
Just say the MCU.
He was in it. It was alright.
You say you're
It
gonna
was
say
pretty much a B movie.
NCIS?
Yes. NCIS.
It's like,
I actually like that show.
well, yeah, but why would you visit that? You
So
could
you
just
wanna
go to New York.
You
Just
just
go
wanna
to New York. You're there.
They're Norfolk, Virginia, actually.
Whatever.
Well,
All
excuse
Norfolk,
me.
Virginia. I'm sorry, it's more like DC. It's
right,
in
then
DC
just go
area.
there. All right, what'd you guys have?
You can go.
Like the military base, Norfolk. Like,
No, it's actually in the DC base.
oh,
They go between Norfolk and New York a lot.
I used to live there.
Because there's
in
also,
Norfolk.
yeah, I was stationed in Norfolk. They also have NCIS in Louisiana.
Okay, we don't care anymore.
Los Angeles. You don't want to brought it up.
You answered the question. With
Just say the MCU, Brian.
No. I didn't see you.
You just think about it. It'd be everything encompassing.
Yeah, but you don't get powers or anything, so you're just a bystander.
If I could guarantee that I was gonna be with one particular person, I would
Okay.
say Firefly, and be on the ship with Captain Mal.
Oh, I was
Bosch
like,
and-
That'd be
Yeah.
badass.
no, that'd be cool. And you're only there for a day, so you don't have to get mixed up in the conflict or anything.
Why not? It'd be awesome.
Well, yeah, but then you might die.
But I'll
'cause
go
you're
back
founder
the
at that
next
point.
day, right?
You could probably die.
Or is it
No,
like
if
the
you-
Matrix? you
Yeah,
die?
if you die, you're dead. You don't come back.
You could probably die in Ooh.
Well, I'm not saying
You'll
I
meet
could.
you'll meet Choose Goose and like just lose your shit.
I'm not saying I wouldn't, but
Maybe experiment on by Princess
Or even worse,
you can die anywhere. We could die right
you
now.
could meet one of those like weird green mutants and then just the game over, bruh.
Yeah, like hang out with the guards,
Yeah.
the banana guards.
Yeah.
pop-
Oh, that was good. All right, what about you, Lance? Finish us off.
Damn. I'm stuck between two. I actually would go with Ghost in the Shell. Spend a day in
Dude,
Ghost in the
yeah,
Shell.
that would be awesome.
Because A, I could figure out how the hell they do all the technology shit.
Yeah.
You
And
can
B, I can get my own.
You can talk to the Tachikomas. That'd be awesome.
It was between that and Sword Art because I can do the same thing. I
yeah.
can figure out how to make that world in here, but yeah, definitely Sack.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
You guys could always let us know what crazy shenanigans you'd do in some alternate universe.
Not about Hyrule, but Hyrule would only be
Well,
cool
see-
if you were Link.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, oh, you're gonna be
Yeah,
a barmaid. Like,
it's a.
you're gonna
it's
be
a-
you're just a farmer. is all
I'm gonna
of us.
be like the couple that's in the Hyrule city, and I'm just like, I'm like, I hate this day. I hate
And
this
you
day.
can't leave. Song, you can't.
I don't want to
that's all
marry you anymore.
You do that for 3 days straight, and then you die. It's like, oh man, you didn't reverse time.
And it comes back and they do it again. What the hell? What's going
Suddenly
on?
Chewbacca's there as the moon lands on him.
Oh.
Star Wars.
I'm surprised no one. I'm
Legend of
surprised no one
Zelda.
said Star Wars.
There's a lot in Star. I don't know.
Well, it depends on which Star Wars we're talking about. Like, pre-extended universe wipe or
I don't know.
post-extended universe wipe.
That's the whole part of the question. You pick.
If it's
Chime in,
pre-wipe,
let us
yeah.
know. We would like to hear from you. So that's our show this week. In case you missed it, weekly wrap up. Again, I'm your host Matt.
I'm David.
That's Lance, and I'm Jordy LaForge. Just kidding, I'm Brian.
Oh my god.
Bye, everybody.
What the
Everybody. My joke broke. I broke Strictly Nerd. And I'm not even got a big butt.
Got a big butt. Got a big butt.